How I pissed off 62,007 plumbers in one night. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how I upset so many plumbers at one time just by trying to do something good. And that's what I'm going to talk about in this video right now. Let me start off by saying to the Texas plumbers, guys, I am really sorry if you got a call in the middle of the night and I upset you. That was not my intention. Make sure you stay till the very end so you can see what I'm planning to apologize to 62,007 plumbers. If you're new here, or even if you've been here before and you hadn't done it yet, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on anything. So first I want to talk about a CRM, Customer Relationship Management. Now, what kind of software do you have, or do you have any? Because here's the deal. I was trying something new and wanted to try something new. There's changes going on with the Texas Plumbing License Law and board rules. And with the 87th legislature that happened about a year ago, man, there's big changes. There's a lot of good changes, and there's been a lot of changes to the board that I think have been really good for the state of Texas and for the Texas Plumbing License. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to do something really cool. I actually went down to Waco, went to a board meeting, got to see a new testing facility, got to make a video about a testing facility that most people have never been allowed to have a camera in. So I was really trying to do something pretty cool. So I wanted to make this video and tell people about it. Now, a CRM, a Customer Relationship Management, this is a system that helps you do cool stuff. Then I actually found a new one that will let me make a voice call. It's, of course, a robocall. It calls the customers, that we give them a list of the numbers. It calls the customer, it leaves a voice message, and I thought the one I did was pretty cool. It's like, hey, this is Roger. Just want to let you know this is not an advertisement. I'm actually trying to give you good information about what's going on with the Texas Plumbing License. Now, it was a little bit longer than that because I gave more details. So we started this voice message going out on a Thursday morning. Now, we probably could have started a little earlier, and had I known the problems we were going to run into, we probably would have. But we had 62,007 phone numbers in the queue to call. Well, right after we started, we're watching it live, and it's like, look, we've got 5 calls going out a second. We're doing fantastic. Well, here's what happened. A customer relationship management system has outgoing phone lines. Well, when people start calling back this number they missed a call from, they started calling back. And here's the thing. When the phones are tied up from people calling in, it cannot call out. So what the message was saying is literally, hey, I'm Roger. I made a video. It's going to be out tomorrow, and I will send you a link to the video. So here's the deal. People's phones ringing. They realize they missed a call. They just call it back. Hey, this is Fred with Fred's Plumbing. I missed a call from here. Well, when you've got 5 calls a second going out, that's a lot of calls in a short period of time. But when you have this many people calling it back, the outgoing calls paused. So literally, while the plumbers are saying, I've got a missed call, and they're calling back, it is slowing the system down. But the system doesn't even know it enough to tell us. The system says, okay, we've got all these calls in the queue because the computer's pushing them out as fast as it can, but we can't get an outgoing line. So my last calls went out at about 3:30 in the morning. Now, I am so sorry about that. Well, the next day, the text messages, things went a whole lot better because there's nothing to do. There's nobody to call back. There's nobody to text back. You didn't miss anything. You got a text. Some people did reply, but it did not slow the system down. Guys, here's what I want to tell you. Now, first of all, I want to go through some of these comments because I got to tell you, some of you guys got a little upset. Woke me up at 3:30 a.m. And trust me, I get it. From all the plumbers in Texas, we do not appreciate the call at 3 a.m. Man, I get it. Again, I do apologize. Why is everyone making a big deal about being called at 3 in the morning? Some of them got really upset. Thanks for the info, man. I thought I won something when I saw Roger Wakefield on the caller ID. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Andrew says, I was excited to hear Roger calling me, but got instantly sad when I heard it was a recording. Mike Town says, thanks for the 3 a.m. call promoting your video. I can only assume you use the plumbing board website to get more phone numbers, to get the phone numbers. I will be filing a complaint with the board. Can't wait to knock on your door at 3 a.m. to discuss my next video. Mike Towns, man, if you want to talk about a video, be glad to talk to you. Farrah Kroll says, never call me at freaking 3:50 a.m. Are you kidding me? If my husband doesn't know what you have to say about the changes in his license by now, he's in the wrong business. Well, to be honest, Farrah, he probably doesn't know about the changes because this is stuff that was discussed at the board and in the 87th legislature. Jose says, thanks for waking us up. Our numbers being on the board should not be used for this, for waking us up, for promotion to your channel. We plumbers that care are up to date with all the new things coming up. Next time, unless it's an emergency, call us. This was not an emergency, and I'm sure all plumbers agree with me. Well, Jose, as you can see from the other messages, a lot of the plumbers were grateful, just probably not for the 3:50 a.m. call. And I am really sorry about that. Don't ever call me in the morning like that. How did you get my phone number, though? LOL, this guy, he's lucky I was awake. CRI, I was awake too, believe it or not. AJ Robles says, great info, sir. I passed my journeyman exam in September, and I always wanted to help out the younger generation get in the trades. If I would have known about any of the trades in high school, I would have definitely taken the courses. I would love to become a teacher for our future plumbers of America. AJ, thank you very much. And Crystal's got a long one here. Says, you brought a giant flaw to our system to light. Thank you for your multiple robocalls at 3:37 and 3:44. Should have only been one, but I'm sorry. Asking me to check out your YouTube channel because of the changes to my license. Thank you for shining a light on the fact that our numbers are not private and anyone can use them to promote their YouTube channel. I feel like this is an abuse of our system, and the board does need to protect us a little better from things like this. Thanks again. Keep up the good work. Also, I know the calls were supposed to stop at 7, but there shouldn't have been calls in the first place. You are a busy man. Can I call your personal cell phone at 3 a.m. multiple times to promote my channel? Respect us, that's all. I do respect y'all, and like I said, guys, I would have never done anything to intentionally upset anyone. I am truthfully sorry that the calls went on as long as they did. I was actually upset with the company that I did this with until they explained everything and said, Roger, look, we've never done anything this big. Guys, what I want you to understand is I was trying to do something to get information out to people to help our plumbing license. To me, that's what it's all about. LOL, wait, that was you calling at 3 a.m.? Gonna make my old lady ask questions? I was up already though, so you good old son. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Your number is blocked. Don't call a plumber twice at 1 a.m. when they wake up at 4. Man, I'd have blocked it too. Sorry about that. Christopher says, I literally thought I was dreaming. LOL, like with Roger Wakefield off the YouTube, left a message. Hey, thanks for waking us all up in the middle of the night yesterday. I appreciate the effort to educate, but don't send spam calls to me at 11:30 again. Guys, here's what I'm going to do. Number one, I do apologize. This should never have happened. When we talked about what time to shut it down, we figured between 6 or 7 would be plenty enough time to get the calls in before people sat down for their evening and started relaxing. I apologize for that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer to buy you a beer. If you don't drink beer, I'll buy you water, whatever you want. But we're going to throw a party in Dallas Saturday, March the 5th. We're trying to find out the location. And when we get the location nailed down, we will post it right here on our YouTube channel so you'll see it. Trust me, we're going to share it other places too. So again, from a Texas plumber to a Texas plumber, I apologize. There's nothing I can do to go back and fix it, but if you'll accept my apology, come down. I'd love to buy you a beer, Coke, glass of water, whatever. Anyway, March the 5th, 12 noon to 2 o'clock. We'll name the spot here in a couple of days, but hopefully you can come down and hang out with us. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the expert plumber, and I promise you, I apologize.